Hey, you guys. I'm here to review one of my favorite books ever, and it's an urban fiction book, and the book is The Prada Plan by Ashley Antoinette. And if you don't know Ashley Antoinette, if you've ever read anything by Ashley and Jaquavis, like this book, Diary of a Street Diva, if you ever read The Cartel, any of that, it's by her and her husband Jaquavis, but this is her I think this is her first book writing by herself, and this book is amazing. I love this book so much. And so basically, I'll read you the blurb first. Desire Morgan's infatuation with money knows no limits, and she will do anything to get it. When she's accepted into a New York organization known as the Elite, she is under the impression that she will be a high paid model, but soon realizes that she stepped into a world of sex and lies. She is best friended by Leah, the headmistress of Elite, and together they make more money than they can spend. Nothing is too erotic for the pair. And Desire soon finds herself knee deep in a world where no means yes and there is no way out. She meets Indy and falls hopelessly in love with him, while she tries her hardest to keep her lifestyle secret. But everything done in the dark eventually comes to light. When she loses control of her own hustle, things go horribly wrong, and she learns the hard way that in the game she's playing, there are no winners. And oh my goodness, this is the first book and what I think is going to be a trilogy, but I'm not sure because I've read the second book and the third book comes out January 29th. But I've been waiting like 2 years for this book, and it's finally coming out. And like my birthday is the 25th, so this book's going to be like my gift to myself that I've been waiting for. But anyway, this book is about a young woman named Desire Morgan, who had a pretty tough childhood, being passed into foster homes and going through a lot of things. She gets molested and everything. And after the death of her mom, and her dad is put in jail, and she basically grows up, has a hard life, and pretty much at the age of I think 12 is set out by herself all alone. This book is like it's really good. Like I like the way it's written. If you like urban fiction, street fiction, hood books or whatever, this is perfect. It deals with prostitution, sexual assault, murder, psychopaths, drug dealers, all kinds of things. It's so good. But basically, the book is about Desire, who is nicknamed Yaya, and she is, I think, 22, 23 years old in this book. And the book starts off with her being 6 years old and living in New York with her mom, Dynasty, who was a prostitute, and her dad, air quotes, Buchanan Slim. And basically, you learn that he probably isn't really her dad because the thing that stands out about Yaya is she has beautiful green eyes and light skin and long brown hair, while her mom is like black and her dad's like all the way black, and so it's like, where did she come from? But anyway, uh, something happens. Her mom is killed. Sorry, but anyway, and her mom is killed and her dad goes away to jail. He's falsely accused for the murder of her mom, and she goes to this um, foster home with this woman named I forgot her name, Miss Tom, no, Miss Jacqueline is the woman who runs the foster home. And while there, Desire is 6 years old. She meets this girl named Mona, and Mona, you know, their bond, they become friends after a weird thing. Like Mona starts calling her dirty and talking about her and talking about her mom, and then she said she cusses at Mona, and Mona's like, you know how to cuss? And she's like, yeah, I know this, and this word. And she's like, oh, but you said those words. It's so cute, like little girls and everything. And basically, Mona and Yaya become friends after the years they're living there. And among the first few nights in the house, um, Yaya is molested by the foster care woman, her son, Mark, and she, tries to fight him or whatever, but he's 17 years old and that's what he does basically. And, she talks to Mona about him and it's like, well, this happens forever. It's been happening to me forever. And so basically, I feel kind of bad for her because they both go through this together, and you feel sad. And that's like the beginning of the book. The first part of the book kind of opens up with that happening, and it's really sad. Like, I feel bad for her. I feel like, oh my gosh, that's not right. And basically, they're in the house for 6 years until they're about 12 or 13, and a situation happens where the girls are like unbreakable. Like Mona and Yaya are like this. Like, it's hard to get them apart because they're all they have. They're all that each other has, and basically a situation happens. Miss Jacqueline doesn't she favors Yaya because I guess it's like another thing that you learn about Yaya is that she has this amazing beauty or whatever that she, just really beautiful. It's the green eyes, it's all that, and it's just whatever. She's light skinned, she has green eyes, she got good hair. That's what's so amazing about Yaya, and you'll see that throughout the book. So that's what everybody kind of likes about her. And basically, Miss Thomas and Miss Jacqueline favored her over Mona, who is more of a brown skin, more of a plain type girl compared to Yaya. And basically, one day a situation happens where Mona is left alone and she can't go with Yaya and Miss Jacqueline. And Yaya kind of senses that something is gone, so she wants to hurry up and come back. But basically, sorry, but basically, sorry, I'm sorry.